Recently I did a video on if you have to do keyword research for your blog posts. Since then, many of you have been asking me, how do I conduct my free keyword research? In this video, I want to show you how I conduct my keyword research and how you can use the exact same method. This is a technique I've used for blogging for over 5 years and has helped me monetize my blogs, source high traffic and make sure many of my blog posts are on that front page of Google. If you love this sort of content, please give me a thumbs up and then just go down and hit subscribe. Now for us to get into this, we're going to have to go into my computer, so let's get going.
So here we are on Google. All I've done is typed in keyword planner. It's given me lots of options and this is the one we want, keyword planner Google Ads. If you haven't already, set up a Google account because we're going to make that into a Google Ads account. So click on that one there and it takes you to this page here. Go to keyword planner. And we're now on Google Ads. Now, I already have a Google account up here. It's my Google account. So if you haven't got one and signed in just normally on Google, that's the first thing you need to do. If not, it will prompt you to do that. You then get to here, and what Google Ads really wants you to do is take out and pay for ads. So you come across this screen, but we are going to be professional marketers. And if you just go down here, switch to expert mode, we can avoid all of that. And then it's still trying to push us to try and get an ad up, but we're not. We're going to create an account without a campaign. So what we're going to do now is we're going to register we don't have to put in our bank details or anything, but we're going to just register for an account. There we go. Congratulations, all done. Now this is actually the hardest part. A lot of people can't get past this part. It took me a while to learn how to do it, but now I can now. Oh, congratulations, I'm all done. And you'll go to this screen.
Setting up Google Keyword Planner is only the first part, and I will make sure I write down all the instructions in the description for you. Now we're going to get into the good stuff where I'm going to show you how I do the keyword research itself.
Okay, so we're here on where we left off on the campaign page, and if you click on new campaign, you can see that Google really want us to pay. We don't want to do that, so we're going to go to settings and switch to expert mode. Yes, it's switch to expert mode. And here we're on finally a page that can help us. So we've got tools and settings up here, and right here, keyword planner. Try it now. And finally, we've now got free access to Google's keyword planner. I don't want the guide, so let's just exit that. So we just need to go to this bit here, discover new keywords. If you click on here, it's coming up with a random thing saying shoes to test it, but we are going to say we're in the healthy eating niche. So we can type in here, healthy eating, and this is exactly what I will do. I'll also, because it's a blog and anyone around the world can use it, I'd get rid of United Kingdom, which it does automatically for me. Then get results. And this is going to give me a load of keywords associated with healthy eating. Now, depending on where you are on your journey of blogging, is where you want to start. So what the things we've got here is average monthly search, which is a bit self-explanatory. These are all the people around the world looking for these words. Healthy eating has 100,000 to 1 million people. The search competition is actually low. And if I was to do an ad, which we're not, this is how much it would cost. But we're going to ignore anything to do with money on this one. We're just going to focus on average monthly search and competition. Now, if I was just starting out, I would want something with low average monthly search, not too low. So I'm going to click that to put this in order. So if I was literally just starting out as a blogger, 100 to 1,000 would be brilliant. Imagine that's still a lot of traffic coming to your blog, and then your competition being low at these high, medium and low, and what you want are low competition topics, because this is where you will rank on Google. 100 to 1,000 people or searches for this, which is fantastic. And already here are some keyword phrases which can help you. So if you if you look here, so cheap healthy meals for one, good search volume for a first time blogger, and there's low competition. More here, healthy kid friendly meals on a budget, healthy sweet snacks for weight loss. These are fantastic terms for people just starting out as bloggers. Just excuse me, I'm going to clear my throat. The magic of YouTube. So we want to ignore medium, we want to ignore high, and as you expand your popularity, you can look at higher average monthly searches and you'll be able to compete with them. But at the moment, just stick to low and these 100 to 1,000 searches a month, because that is still a lot of people coming to your blog. So that is how I would make a list now of all these keyword phrases: easy meal prep meals, healthy meal plans for men, and I will really focus on these low carb late night snacks, and I'll really focus on these as my topics when I'm first starting out in the healthy eating niche. Now there is another way you can do this as well. So if you type in healthy eating into Google, you'll come up with lots of websites, and you can look up the ones that are ranking. So if we look at British Heart Foundation, let's look at this one here. I hate it when websites have these, but the British Nutrition Foundation. Now we're going to see what keywords this one ranks for. So I'm going to copy and paste that website. I'm going to click on here again, and instead of up here, start with keywords, I'm going to start with a website. I'm going to paste that website in there and click on this one, use only this page. Then click on get results. Now these are all the words it ranks for. So you can just go through this, and I've started at the bottom. Now I don't like 10 to 100, I think that is too low. You could, if you really were interested in a subject, use that, but I like the 100 to 1,000. So I've put this in order of ascending. So I'm going to keep clicking through until I look at where I can start competing with some of these. Here we go, 100 to 1,000 low. So that's diet food. I don't know what that is. Healthy eating ideas, 100 to 1,000 low. And that is using a keyword from this article here. And there's lots of low ranking keywords. So I will look at these and I will put these down on ideas to rank for. Healthy food, healthy life, a balanced meal, what's a healthy diet. Some brilliant ideas in the healthy eating niche. Maybe I should start a healthy eating blog myself. Proper eating habits and all this. So write these down, and these could be keywords you either use within your blog, or they could be actual blog post ideas. And it's that simple. That's all I do. Now you can test them out on Google and see what ranks. For example, if I was going to go with something, let's have a look. Diet for healthy body. I'll copy that. Control C, and I'll put that here. I could test these out and I'll go, right, I can't really compete with the NHS, but Healthline has this article from 2017, and Google loves new blogs. If it's a good written page, then it would rather have something from 2020 ranking, this is when this was recorded, than 2017. So you could compete with that one. These websites, who.int, I don't think that's a huge website. Helpguide.org, nutrition.org.uk. So BBC Good Food is a big one. Family Doctors. So you could look at competing in this one, but I would be a bit wary. So I'd go, right, there is potential that I may not be number one on this page with Diet for Healthy Body, but I could sneak into here because there's a couple websites that I've never heard of. They're not the big ones. And even these websites like Healthline or who.int are ranking, and you could do as well. So I would say you could do a post around there and in a couple months be competing on the first page for Diet for Healthy Body. And you can try this out. But this here is Google. Google wants you to spend money. So it's telling you, if you did an ad for that, it'd be quite easy for you to rank. Now, if you did an ad, obviously you could rank almost straight away. But we're doing this for free. So any Google ranking does take a couple months. But just make sure that you've got a good blog post. You've got your keywords in your post, so it's not just in the title. And your title is going to grab people's attention. So that's how I do my keywords. It's actually pretty easy, and I hope you will try this out. Keyword ideas, keyword planner on Google. It's a fantastic tool.
And that's it. So if you've enjoyed that and it has been helpful, please give it a thumbs up and then make sure you hit subscribe. If you have any topics you want me to tackle, please make sure you just write them down in the comments. I read all of them. And that's it. So thank you very much and keep blogging.